Hello, I'm Sorospa, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Gaming Archaeology with Mischief Makers. So let's leave the title screen before a demo starts. So, first thing, first order of business, is I have decided that I need to institute an official cutoff date for Gaming Archaeology. There's a reason for this. I originally was going to go by, I don't know why it has you define your age and gender in this game. I was really just going to go by console, like any PS2, GameCube, and anything before that. However, unbeknownst to me, the PS2 has actually been releasing games up till 2013. And games from 2013 don't count. So I'm making it official. The cutoff date is 10 years. That shouldn't affect anything that's on my list right now. It should affect, basically, of all the candidates I have right now, it should only affect the late era PS2 games. Anything, obviously, after like 2006. And as of right now, there are like 19 games on the GameCube which are being cut off, but none that I'm really interested in. So I think that's good, just to make it official. Now, as for this game, I'd like to tell you that you can just listen to this cutscene and it'll explain what the heck is going on, but that's not true, because it won't. So this is the part where I would explain what's going on, and I would, if I could. All I really know is it's about this guy right here and his robot maid who are on this planet for reasons, and he gets kidnapped by these guys. This cutscene also goes on like weirdly long. I've seen this like 4 times. This cutscene actually went for so long that the first time I watched it, I thought there might have been an emulation error, like it got caught in some kind of loop. But no, like you might think something is supposed to happen right about now. I guess about now. This goes on way too long though. I guess it's supposed to be funny. I don't know. So yeah, so this is Mischief Makers. Now, as for the gameplay, we're gonna get right into it. After another cutscene. That's all we know. So we have Marina here. And you can tell I'm not that interested in the plot. There may be more to it, but this is pretty, perfunctory and also unskippable, other than holding down R to speed it up. So it's your pretty basic platforming fare. There are a few things that make Mischief Makers stick out. The first simple thing is you can do this kind of like multi-jump with the rocket thrusters. More importantly, you can grab things and shake them.
Shake, shake.
You can grab and shake literally almost anything that is a moving object, including people,
Shake, shake.
random orbs. Can I drop this in the fire? I can, and it blows up. Can I drop you in the fire? Yes, I can. This game really lets you be a dick to people, actually. I can actually get a collectible like that. Pretty handy. So yeah, you can just mess with people. Whoops. See, I'm the warrior, guards the item shrine, and this guy explains what all these things do, but we don't really care. So yeah, so this game actually has kind of, I guess, puzzle mechanics based around the properties of things when shaken. You really need to talk to everyone here. So you might want me to explain in more detail like how that works. Like how is this different from just your typical like Super Mario Brothers 2, where you just pick things up and carry them and throw them. Like that's a fairly simple and uninteresting game mechanic. Not uninteresting, but I guess basic and common. But I'll kind of have to show you because A, it's just something you kind of have to see for yourself, and B, I don't remember because I didn't play very far into this game. So we're going to find out together. I remember that there's some unique things to it, but I don't remember a lot of the details. Also, this game is kind of weird. Are those like stick-on wax lips? What is this thing? It's just here by itself. See, the hilarious thing is you can literally do all of the things that... I'm a terrible person. You can literally just do all the things to people that she does. By the way, this rocket booster operates with the C-stick. I have discovered that there are actually some mechanical issues with controlling the C-stick within, or not the C-stick, the C buttons. There are mechanical issues with controlling the C buttons with the analog stick, having to do a lot with their sensitivity. So as you probably noticed by now, this is kind of a weird way of giving you a tutorial. Why would you do that? But yeah. So, let's talk to this guy. You know, maybe video game heroes are terrible people. I suppose we make them that way, don't we? Tapping B. Here's the problem. I don't necessarily remember which one's B, because I'm using a PS3 controller. I guess it's not really digging because there's a hole in it. You're just kind of grabbing things out of it, but whatever. I think it's square. But yeah, so controlling the rocket thrusters is a little bit awkward with these controls. I don't know if there's much you can do about it. There isn't really much space for the PS3 controller to map to different buttons. You got the face buttons. Half the face buttons pretty much covered, so you could get like half the C buttons. Triangle and square, or triangle and circle. That would be pretty weird though. Anyway, that's not of much concern to you other than that you're gonna see me like flipping all over the place whenever I try to use rocket dash. I guess I interrupted that. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not doing that very well. Is there is this supposed to blow up? Yeah. I guess we should just like skip talking to everyone because we want to move on to the tutorial stuff. I think I have a handle on it. Don't reprimand me for skipping it all because I've been through these levels before. So you might reprimand me if I forget to do the thing which that guy would have told me to do. But whatever. By the way, you may have noticed that everything has a face. It's true. Everything has a face. And it's a really unnerving face, too. I almost want to say that maybe we've missed something in translation, but it's entirely possible that there's simply no context for this. So let's see. Floating balls on the stage are called climb balls. When I want them to use, hold B, then press B again, the direction you want to go. This will allow you to jump higher. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hold on. Can I do something with this ring? I guess not. So this is a little bit of an example of what I'm talking about, how the game relies a lot on the grabbing mechanics. Like, it's not just as simple as just picking things up. You can kind of use it for a lot of other things. Now, what am I supposed to do with the circles? Am I supposed to grab those too? Maybe I have missed something important. Balls on the stage. Yeah. Did they really spend 10 extra coins on the same hint? Yeah, okay, come on. Shake the climb balls. Good. Still getting... okay. The answer to my problem is literally what I was told to do from the start. So my record for not pulling an errand lasted for 13 minutes. That's not too bad, actually. But what about the one at the top? That's probably not really worth going after, I guess. So yeah, the controls take a little bit of getting used to. I think that I would probably have an easier time of it if I was actually using an X64 controller. And believe me, I will not often say that. But I think that in this case it's true. Whoa, okay. So I guess that's probably my next destination. Ultimately, so I guess I'll just go there. Come on. Oops. Really, I'm starting to doubt whether, Marina is actually the good guy here or not. I mean, admittedly, this is all basically my fault, and not hers. So, maybe I'm the bad guy in this. This is like the bad path mode, is just grabbing random people and shaking them. Sorry. I'm not trying to. It's like the game gives you one verb to interact with everything in the game world that happens to basically hurt everyone that you come across. I mean, I would like to argue that the game designers kind of set me up for this one. How do I get in there? I really need to get a handle on the controls. No, not that one. Whoop. Jeez, this is weird. Shouldn't it go higher? There we go. But I want to go after that. So yeah, like I said, this is one of the rare times that I will say probably this game would benefit from actually being played with a real N64 controller. Holy crap, I'm not doing very well with this. Now see, this also strikes me as a little bit arbitrary, like which I get the impression that shaking one of these things will activate the ring. Which one? I don't know. I guess we're just gonna wander around aimlessly. I'll be honest, I really don't know how far I'm gonna get in this game because I think it's been shown ample evidence that I'm no great I'm no great shakes at it. I didn't even plan for that one. That's the opportunity just came up. So do I have to grab the fuck? What fell out of it? Bombs. That's awful. So what do I do with the bombs? Wait, hold on. I think I have an idea. There's... Come on. Yeah, my recommendation if you're going to emulate this one, you're probably going to have to remap the C-stick from whatever you usually have it set on, or at least from the logical setting, I would say. Okay, well that gets me the secret, but it doesn't actually get me any progress. So yeah, I think that mapping the C-stick to the analog stick is okay most of the time because you don't tend to need really fine control over it. It just kind of messes with the camera, which, you know, just push it left and right and you rotate the camera, it's easy. But if it actually has like some important mechanical function, which it does here, then I'm gonna have to admit that if you play without it mapped to something else, you're gonna end up playing this game a lot like I am right now, which is to say very badly. And also you can tell I'm not really used to how it controls yet either. It's really kind of sad that like once you've upset them, they just kind of lie on the ground in like a sobbing pile. I would feel better about it if they at least just like got up. Jesus Christ. I have to say, I think this is my worst performance on any game to date. This is spectacular, really. I feel like I should apologize. I would like to show off like what makes this game good, because I know there are qualities, there are worthwhile qualities to this game. If you can kind of get used to its weirdish controls, and also you can playing it on a PS3 controller with the C buttons mapped to the analog stick. Shit. Honestly, if I could like get like a USB N64 controller, just to play this game, I'd consider it. Maybe I should like do a second episode. That was completely useless. Can I like, is one of these, does it activate? I feel a little bit like directionless so far. Like what is my goal? I honestly don't know. And that's bad because I'm running out of time here. I'd like to at least beat the one like non-tutorial level. Like, it's weird. The design is very open-ended, but like it leads you along this path like you're gonna go somewhere. and you just kind of go to somewhere that you could have gone to anyway. I haven't seen a lot of, like, can I talk to people? Not really, it doesn't seem like it. I need to find the hint doodad to help me, because I'm, like, totally lost. Shit. Is it at least amusing to watch me repeatedly mess up? I hope it is, because I don't know if there's much else amusing that's going on in this video right now. Wait, shit. Why can't I do that? Crap. No, I didn't mean to throw it. Alright, well, let's go on the slow one. So did I just happen to not shake the one that I needed this whole time? Is that what happened? Just by coincidence? Is it the white ones? Are those like the activate the warping? Okay, so that was actually like the start of a route that I should have been following, but I just didn't know any better. Okay, so what the heck? Is that a bug? I think that's a bug. I don't know about you, but I think that might not have been intended to happen. I don't even know what that one was for. God dang it. Come on. I don't know, should I re-record this one? Re-record it due to bad performance? Should I paper over my gaming failures with excuses and time travel? I think I'm gonna go for one more level. Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with you? Well, the spikes that shoot lasers. Okay. I gotta admit, that sound is creeping me the fuck out. I don't know about you. Okay, so, my very important mistake, was to ignore the fact that apparently the white ones activate things. Now I know.
Shake, shake.
So press down twice, you hold up and hit. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna skip on any hints now. Ow, I don't know why I attempted to grab that. Should I like get these? I don't know if it matters. It probably doesn't matter. That was pretty short. I don't think it's the only part of the level. What? What? Was that? Why would it? This one was like... I'm confused. Why was one level like multiple areas? Maybe it wasn't that long, it was just I didn't know where the hell I was going. So yeah, aside from pretty basic platforming, pretty much everything about this game revolves around the grabbing mechanic in some way. Sometimes weird ways. But who am I to judge? Honestly, like, I'd say that if you're interested in this game, I'd just like save the trouble and get a copy of eBay or something. Because I really do think you could play the N64 controller better. Or just like, seriously, I think there are actually like N64 USB controllers. I'm interested in that idea. But I could just buy a used copy of this game. I don't think it's on like Virtual Console or anything. If I might consider if it was on Virtual Console, because they could actually like, if they did a good like conversion for Virtual Console, they could actually deal with these problems. Although that doesn't necessarily mean that they did. Why did I just go in a circle? I feel like this game definitely is interesting in a lot of ways. I don't doubt that this is probably a pretty fun game once you get used to it, but I feel like why am I going in circles is the central question that I keep finding myself asking. Although probably the reason I was going in circles is because I was supposed to catch that kid. I think that probably I haven't really been paying attention to the concept of actually following the stated goal here. I'm sure that I have been embarrassing myself quite a lot in this video. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me. Don't tell me. It's okay. I know I suck. I have like a dash, don't I? Jesus Christ, I suck. Will the dash help at all? Can I just like... Can I go backwards through it? Because I don't think I'm gonna catch him the other way. I'm on to you. I know. I might be a horrible person. Shit. Wow. That kind of worked, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it. Why are these kids dodging me? Okay, well, I'm making progress. I'm making progress now that I'm paying attention. Does this do anything? So is it the ones with Santa hats? Is the fairy a kid? Come on. You can't tell me there's something in this game I can't grab. Let's try this out. Jesus. Yeah, this is what I was saying is the weirdness of the I guess I can do the dashes by like double tapping on the yeah. There's a timing for this. Jesus. So seriously and actually pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. Maybe you have to bring my husband back for the gold coin. Why do I call them coins? They're crystals. Gold crystal. You know, I feel kind of bad because the goal of Gaming Archaeology is to give an idea of a game's strengths. And I don't feel like I've really done a very good job of that because I suck at this game. I suck really bad at it, especially with this controller configuration. So I think I'm going to risk going long and play at least one more level. What? What? Okay. What the fuck? You know what? I think that if I finish this level, I will have done my job at showing what is interesting about this game. I think those ones were bad, guys. I mean, I certainly hope so, because they're fucking dead. By the way, What the fuck is going on? I think I already said that, but like actually seriously, this is weird. This is fascinating. See, it took a little while, but now I remember why I was interested in this game. Definitely. There we go. Gotcha. This is a little physically repetitive, though. Should we turn him back? He's a orb now. Will he be okay? Okay, I think that's probably good. So final verdict on this game, I'd say thumbs up. But if you're gonna emulate it, figure out a better controller configuration, one that like works for other games, or just pick it up. It can't be that expensive. It might be that expensive, I don't know, I haven't checked yet. If it's expensive, it might not be worth it. If it's like 10-15 bucks, like totally. But if you have a different kind of controller, I don't know. This doesn't work very well for it, or at least not configured this way. If I can boil it down to I don't know, I might have to use some kind of weird Frankenstein configuration that only works for this game. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully you at least got an idea of what this game is kind of like. Believe me, like it only gets weirder and more ridiculous the further in you get. I might do more on this one, just because it's not necessarily my favorite game ever, but it is weird, and weird is, you know, at least worth featuring. But yeah, I like it, and I suck a lot, so hopefully I will make up for it and play much better when I do Rollaway. We'll see about that. I got pretty far in Rollaway, so yeah, I hope to see you there, so goodbye.